shift gears and talk about beer. It's more exciting to talk about beer in the morning than it is anything else. We're the blue team, and we'd like to present to you the Tipsy Stallion Series. It's a series featuring Blue Stallion Brewing beer, and we're going to talk a little bit about who they are, what they produce, and just some of the things they've done in the past. So, as you can see, here are some of their advertisements before. So they have Oktoberfest, they did a partnership with Bourbon Barrel, Halloween Fest, Trivia Night, everything that's really focused around the brewery. What we've kind of noticed is that they focus on bringing people to the brewery. And what's interesting to see is that most of the other breweries are doing this. They're making the brewery a location. Unfortunately for Blue Stallion, they're pretty fresh, pretty new. They're not as well known as West 6 or Kentucky Ale. So what we want to do is make a series that creates an environment to promote Blue Stallion outside of the brewery. In particular, we're going to focus on Marika's. It's a German-style, authentic German restaurant. They offer 700 beers. But Blue Stallion, despite being a German beer producer, is not one of them. So as you can see, this is our flyer for the event. And I believe it's now time to let the Stallion out of the stable.
Alright, so just a quick overview of the beer industry nationwide. So craft beer makes up 8% of the beer industry in the United States. In 2013, craft beer grossed $14.3 billion. And here in Lexington, roughly 10% of people who drink beer choose to drink craft beer. So that leaves a wide open market for not only the 4 breweries that are located in Lexington, but other breweries that want to open. Currently in Lexington, like I said, there's 4 breweries. There's West 6, Country Boy, Alltech, and Blue Stallion. Blue Stallion is the newest to the market. It opened its doors in 2013 in July, and since then they've been growing. It's owned by 4 guys, 3 brothers and 2 of their really good friends. Their brewer is from Germany himself, and they all got together and decided they wanted to bring German beer to the craft scene in Lexington. So here they are. They picked a location close to where the brothers grew up, and just a couple of blocks from their friendly competitors, West 6. So Blue Stallion chose Lexington to be their home, and we want to help open Lexington's eyes to Blue Stallion.
So our mission for our marketing plan is to expand product recognition into greater Lexington. And we're going to do this by our event, the Tipsy Stallion Series. And the focus of this series is to gain greater recognition in Lexington and to target a different demographic. We chose Marika's for our location because they are located on Southland Drive and to get them on another side of town. As Patrick said, we also chose Marika's because they are German themed and because out of the 700 beers that they have, they don't have Blue Stallion, so we want to get Blue Stallion on their beer menu. Currently, Marika's and Blue Stallion target a demographic of 35 to 44-year-olds, which make up 23.2% of the craft beer consumers. With the Tipsy Stallion Series, we want to target 25 to 34-year-olds and 21 to 24-year-olds, which make up 22.8% and 9.5% respectively. So with the Tipsy Stallion Series, we believe that we can reach a greater demographic and to get the Blue Stallion name out into Lexington.
Great. So for our marketing and advertising, whenever you really think of advertising, you think of social media right away. And Blue Stallion has a great social media community and network. They have a blog on their website, and everything is all about the computers and internet. So what we're going to take this a step further and actually create a poster, which I designed right here. So we're going to go to some local coffee shops. We're going to spread this around the campus. And we're going to spread this even farther, take it to other campuses around Lexington, other colleges, and we're going to move it into other areas rather than downtown. Because what we're trying to do is bring the community that is not centrally located downtown and bring it to Marika's. So we're actually kind of looking for a different target market. So we're bringing people out of the brewery so that they can actually get a taste of Blue Stallion and ask for it at different restaurants. So when you go to the Village Idiot or you go to another restaurant downtown, you can ask for Blue Stallion and it'll actually be there because you'll have a chance to taste it without having to go to the brewery. Next slide. When you go to this event, we're going to be having promotional 20-ounce mugs, and they'll have the Blue Stallion logo, and they'll also have 2015 Tipsy Stallion Series. We're calling this a series because we'd really like to continue this and have it a whole bunch of restaurants around Lexington and kind of move it out. You'll receive the 20-ounce mug, and that will be given away at the event, which will be held on May 9th. And what we'll do is we'll start marketing 3 months ahead. So we'll kind of bring out like a hype up about this event. People will be excited, they'll hear about it, and they'll want to attend the event when it happens.
So for the financials of the event, obviously we've gone over some of the promotional costs, but we believe that charging $15 advance fee, this would be basically at last 2 weeks in advance, a $15 fee, and then $20 at the door. This gets you the promotional mug. It gets you able to get multiple beers at Marika's for that event. Along with that, we have the cost of the posters and the mugs themselves. It's about close to $100 for the posters, like Keelan elaborated upon. We plan to put these out there about 3 months in advance in the Lexington area and around Lexington itself. Along with that, we have the 2 hours of music for the event. It's about 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on May 9th. We found actually a local band, Madeline Dant herself, so we have that connected as well. But along with that, we have the cost of the mug. It's about $5 per mug to make and design the mug itself. And then we put in about an average cost for what we believe it'll cost to bring the beer to Marika's. We calculated for about 6 kegs of beer for that night. And then for our break even, we had about 125 people, which we believe is very feasible. We calculated in about 200 mugs, like I said before. So we believe that it's a very feasible number to achieve given the time span that we have between now and the event.
The way our marketing team wants to measure the success of this event is, first off, we want to break even. We don't want to put ourselves in a hole further in the future. Secondly, we want to, like we said earlier, we want to expand on this series. We want to be able to go to different venues, different restaurants, spread the word about Blue Stallion products. And overall, we want to be able to spread Blue Stallion's products to different venues. We want to be able to be heard of in different, like West Sixes, their products are everywhere. We want to be able to have Blue Stallion's actual product and beers known around Lexington.
So we want Blue Stallion and Marika's to kind of be the capstone for this series. Blue Stallion's beer offers a true Bavarian experience, and we believe that Marika's offers that as well between their menu style, the various other beers that they import directly from Germany and different parts of Europe as well. But what we want to focus on is growing this into a series. So we don't just want to focus on Marika's, we want to hit other places in Lexington, not just downtown, but in outside New Circle. We want to not only create this for Blue Stallion, but we want to make it a trend for all these local breweries. To not just connect with the local downtown area, but to connect to the greater Lexington, greater community.